Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Sammy, and this is another episode of Sewing with Sammy, where we try new patterns, see if we like them, see if we can do them, and just have fun along the way. Today's pattern is by Stitch and Hook Studios. I got it off of Etsy, so I did have to pay for this one, but I'm super excited to try it. It's a pair of dungarees or coveralls, whatever you want to call it. I think it was dungarees on Etsy, but yeah, I'm really excited to give it a try, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you in a bit.
After cutting our fabric pieces, the first step is to work on the front pocket. So you want to cover all the raw edges, clean them up with an overlock or a zigzag if you don't have a serger. And I did actually cut 2 of the pocket pieces out because I wanted to hide those raw edges completely. So I'm leaving a small opening at the bottom and then flipping it right side out. That way all of the edges are hidden, and now we're just going to press that opening down. Once we're done that, we're going to work on the top of the pocket, fold it over about 1 centimeter. I think I did about 1 centimeter, 1.5 centimeters, and then just top stitch along the top edge. And then we will pin it to the front of the dungarees. When I was working on the pocket, I was undecided on which thread I wanted to use. I ended up going with black, but I kind of wish I did the beige. I just don't really like how the black was looking as I was sewing it, but we're just doing stitching along the 2 sides and the bottom, leaving the top piece open, of course, and it is on the left of the front body pieces. Once we're done sewing it in there, we're going to pin the 2 front pieces right sides together and stitch along that edge. After sewing our 2 front pieces together, we pressed it with the iron, and now we're top stitching it. And I did do this with both the lining pieces as well as the outer layer for the back piece. I did decide to go with lining just because the fabric is quite thin and I wanted it to be a little bit less sheer. So we did that, and then we're going to pin the front outer layer and the lining pieces right sides together and sew the neckline and the 2 armholes. We repeated those steps with the back as well, and now we're just top stitching the armholes and neckline on both the front and the back pieces. And then we will work on the straps. For our shoulder straps, we want to hide the raw edges completely, so we're just going to fold them in about 1 centimeter, press them down with the iron, and then fold the strap in half one more time so that the raw edges are completely hidden. Press it down, and we'll do the same thing with the second strap. Once we're done that, we're just going to do a straight stitch along that edge, and then sandwich them in between our outer layer and our lining for the front pieces of the dungarees, and just do a straight stitch along the edge in the shoulders. And then we will do the same thing with the outer and lining on the back pieces. Now what we have to do is pin the sides together. So we're pinning all 4 of our pieces, lining and outer layers together, right sides together, and just doing a straight stitch along that edge. Then we're also going in between the legs in the crotch, sewing that as well, and the other side. So we've got a couple things to sew up, and once we're done that, I bring it over to the serger, clean them up, and then we have to work on the bottom hem of the pants. Last step is to hide the raw edges on the bottom of the pants. So we're just rolling them once, giving them a quick press, and then rolling them a second time, pressing again. And then when we're done that with both legs, we'll bring it over to our sewing machine and just stitch along that edge, and then we're done.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. The pattern was really quick and easy to follow along with the instructions, and I did really like it. I just didn't like how mine turned out. I don't know where I went wrong, but something just looks off to me. So I definitely am going to try it again. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Bye.